So I've decided to do a fast. I'm not feeling in my greatest lately, and it was in my head, you know. So yesterday evening, I took the decision before going to bed. I said, Lucie, you gotta fast. Why? Because since I'm back in Canada, slowly but surely I've been eating, mostly for dinner, I've been eating a lot of carbs, very complex sugar, and a lot, and like rice dishes, rice noodles, miso soup with tofu and rice noodles, and also I went also to vegan restaurants because there's a lot of vegan restaurants here. So I'm in BC, in Vancouver. So it's so tempting and I want to try everything. So slowly I've been eating a lot of complex sugar, and with my history of yeast infection, candida, mycosis, fungus, it just builds up and triggers, and they're just flaring, and you can see I have a lot of pimple here right now. I don't know if you can see, without really noticing at first, but I started feeling, a bit bloated and a bit discomfort, even if I'm eating fruits for breakfast and for lunch. I don't want to go back into how I was before because I was in a lot of suffering, and I don't want to go back. And I just had this idea of let's start a fast. I also started feeling bad, having bad thoughts, I have difficult to calm the mind and step back and just be light. I love just myself when I'm just light and going my days, but really this the feeling of heaviness, discomfort, and anger also. When I observe that I have mean thoughts, anger, and sometimes sadness, I just observe if my digestive system is good, because usually for me it's obvious when the liver's not feeling good. I have angers, I have things that, and I don't want to, and I have difficult to meditate, I have difficult to calm, I have difficult to, as I said, switch off the thought and the mind. So yeah, I want to reset. I want to reset everything and feel calm again. I think I'm gonna make it a fast with hero tea. Yeah, I think it sounds good for me. My goal is to do minimum 48 hours. If I can do 3 days, it would be amazing. But this is my goal. Minimum 48 hours, and I see after how I feel, because I don't want to push too much. I want to observe how I feel. So today I woke up feeling hungry. I know it's because of the yeast. They want food. So I woke up very hungry, and it calms down now. It's 12:24. I feel good. So I'll grab my camera around and try to document the fast. I came here to try to relax. So we had an argument, me and Gregory, and apparently I am not easy to hang out. Because anyway, fasting, You have to do it for yourself, and you are with yourself only. It's a journey with yourself. Mickey is with me. It's the dog we pet sit, and well, here it's gorgeous, so I'm just gonna try to relax. I have my heal tea. I'm tired now. I'm going back home, and I think I'm gonna have a nap. I'm very tired and a bit shaky. Maybe I have for sure low blood sugar, and I need to lie down. So I didn't slept, but I stayed in bed and I rested for.
What did you say?
Well, it's 6:40. I'm with Gregory now, and we are watering the garden, and it's a lot of work because there's a lot of plants here and a lot of pots, and we need muscle to carry the water jugs.
It's the price of free rent.
And yeah, I feel a little bit of a headache and tired, but it's okay.
It's still beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to show you something that makes things difficult. Here, can you see? Here, they are getting ready, and probably tomorrow. Hey! It's the next day. Yeah, I did it. I did one first day, so it's my second day of fasting. Some people will say, well, it's not a fast, Lucie, because you're having tea. And I understand that completely. And in my opinion, you can do whatever you want. If you feel like having a juice fast, some people will say it's not a fast. I think it's just being picky with words. You can do whatever you want. If you feel like having only fruit juice, then go with the fruit juice. If you feel like having just tea, then just go for tea or water. There's many kind of fast. Also by drinking tea or fruit juice, you're not having the ketogenesis phase, right? In my situation, I still have this phase because I'm drinking tea from 11 a.m. to 11 to 6 p.m. So I'm still having this ketogenic phase, and like I'm doing like an intermittent fast, but the base is water fast. I don't know if it's clear. It's ketosis phase. I get mixed up with English and French. It's ketosis phase. So the tea has nutrition which stop the ketosis phase, but it's not like energy nutrition. It's not like fructose which give you energy. It's nutrition that helps your body, because this tea is amazing. It's a heal tea. You use it for everything. If you have pain in your gums, you can swirl it in your mouth. You can even use it on your skin. You can drink it. It helps to make your kidney filter, like it happened to me. And I wanted this benefits while doing the fast because I have too much yeast and fungus and candida, and I just needed this benefits for me. So what happened yesterday? Yesterday evening was difficult. Not so much difficult, but it was difficult because I had ideas of food. In my brain I saw plates of cakes, and of course it doesn't help if you're on internet because you see photos of food everywhere. And I woke up realizing that I was lucid dreaming. In my dream I was having samples of little chocolate delicacy, and at some point in my dream I thought, it's not the reality, but damn, it's so good. So I was lucid dreaming about eating chocolate in a big bakery shop, whatever. And so I woke up very slowly, very tired and thirsty, so I went to drink a glass of water. A bird was just next to me. Well, I pooped on a chair, but that was so cute. So I went to have a glass of water. I had to take stairs because between our bedroom and the kitchen there's stairs. So I took the stairs. It was difficult. I drank my glass of water and sat down, and I had this huge wave of heat and I was burning, but it felt good. Going up the stairs was an effort and I was sweating so much. Hey, also, why heal all tea and not another tea or just water? Because I remember when I was in class in International School of Detoxification with Dr. Morse, a man asked him, I can't remember who it was, but a man asked Dr. Morse, hey, how about making a fast with heal all tea? And I had the same reaction than Dr. Morse. I was like, ooh, sounds good. Hey, I don't know if the framing is good, but it's 3:15. I wanted to make an update. Everything is cool. Yeah, I'm a bit weak, but I feel very calm. I had a lot of not a lot actually, sorry. I had few wishes or cravings of food, but not really intense, and it was mostly this morning, and it was fruits. I want to eat an apple, like a sliced Fuji apple. That would be amazing. I spend most of the time in bed, laying down, watching videos, or just resting, closing my eyes. And I tried also to have moments with under the sun and outside, because I know it's super good and I like to do it. So, and this place is gorgeous. Like, so there's flowers everywhere. Such a pleasure to walk around outside around the house and just to rest. So I think I'm good at it. I think I'm good at resting so far. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I can't rest, but I've been having pain. I have pain here in my right part of the skull, and it irradiate here and here on my shoulder. I know where it comes from. I had a car accident when I was a kid, when I was 12 years old, and I suffered my right side a lot since then, but I'm older now. I'm not thinking about it, I just live with it. I thought once deeply about the duality of this world. It's always a constant flow that you cannot stop. It's like the wave of the ocean. Even when the ocean is flat, it's never flat. There's always a storm somewhere, or just gentle wave. And I think that's how I feel detox and regeneration. Even it's when you are in an activity, when your body rests, when you don't move, when you're not busy, that you allow things deep to happen and to move fast and to regenerate. I've been filtering, my kidneys are filtering, so I just start looking at my urine to see if I'm filtering. I should have done it since the beginning, but I don't know why. It's so important and amazing to see the kidney filtration, but I didn't think about that. It's okay. I'm filtering. Hey! Guess who is having a watermelon juice? This is my second glass, and this first glass was so... The first sip was amazing. I didn't record, so it's the third day. I had my first glass of watermelon at 1 p.m. So I did almost 3 days of fasting. Yeah, I didn't record yesterday because I couldn't. And I spent also this morning. I spent all morning in bed and sleeping a lot. But major things happened. 2 big things happened. I'm gonna start with yesterday. Yesterday, at the beginning of the evening, I was feeling very low, and always the headache came, and always the pain here came back also, and I felt like going upstairs and sitting in a chair, a couch. And while I was sitting, I closed my eyes. I had an intuition to do something. It just came naturally. I had the pain, I believe it was here. I had the pain here. And also I had a lot of stiffness in my neck. And so mentally I just, from nowhere, started to move this pain towards the bottom here, and make the pain as it follow the lymphatic system. And it worked immediately. I mentally and physically, I was feeling the pain going down, and I was visualizing it going down and down and down, and I was so surprised and amazed. But I stayed in this state of maybe meditation. I was very calm, and another pain appeared, and I did this a few times, and I felt this joy inside me, because it felt like discovering another sense. And so I was thinking, okay, at school, where goes like the lymphatic system, where it goes, and I was just trying to follow, and I noticed very quickly that this side had really difficult to go down when I was trying to do, because I had pain here. I was trying to pass it through this here. This side didn't, it was kind of lock a bit. And I've heard people saying that they could feel the acid moving, and it kind of happened to me a bit. But when I filtered the first time, I felt like my back was very sore. When I went to the toilet, I could feel like the burn following a line. But it just, I forgot about it until this happened, and I was like, wow, that's real. It's happening to me right now. So I did this a couple of times to just smooth the pain. I had at some point a pain coming up here on my forehead, and I mentally made it move. It sounds weird, but I visualize it going down and down and until here and down, and it worked and it disappeared. And my neck got more flexible, way less stiff, sorry, and I moved, I made some movement, and it felt great, and I was just so happy. And I remember Marcy, she worked with Dr. Morse for a few years. She told us that this area obviously is really important here, the neck, because everything goes through, and when you detox and when you want to move the lymphatic system, it's a very narrow space. So I remember her saying to us that when we detox, it's nice to massage and to take care of this area, and that's what I did. I kind of massage and made some movement, and it got better, and my headache disappeared. So that was really cool. And yeah, and after I had the feeling really of peace coming, and I had so this was the first big thing that happened between now and the last video that I record. And the second thing big that happened is that I had difficult to sleep at night. I don't know why I really had difficult to fall asleep, but when I, like in the middle of the night, I was like, damn, those rats, they're really, I could hear the rats in the ceiling, not in the ceiling, in the attic, and they were like bothering me. I couldn't sleep. I was like, damn it, they make too much noise. And then I realized, like I was saying this to my husband, and then I realized that at some point that my husband was sleeping so deeply, he wasn't interacting with me. So I also realized that I was burning so much, and then I start thinking, where am I? And I realized there's no attic, where am I? And there's no rats, obviously. So I was conscious that I was having a delirium, and that I had fever, and this really intense heat inside me, but my body was not hot, and but it lasted a bit, and I think I went through something because it was really intense. And in the morning I was exhausted. I had to sit down in the shower because I couldn't stay on my legs, and everything was so difficult. And I was sitting in the terrace, and I ended up laying on the terrace because I couldn't hold my body just sitting, even with the chair. And Gregory came to see me, and he said, "Lucie, are you okay? Do you want to have a juice?" And he said to me, "There's no need to suffer." I said yes. Yes, because I had at this point I wanted to wait at least tonight or this evening to have my first glass of juice to break the fast. And he was just the voice of the wisdom saying, "There's no need to suffer. You can just have a glass of juice right now." And that's what I did. And now I can talk, and I have so, like, I feel so good. Like, it was just, I don't know what time is it, but it was not long ago that I had this first glass of watermelon. So that was my experience of the fast. I'm very happy I did it. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna enjoy my watermelon now, and if you have any question, you can ask me. Bye. So good, you should have some.